So we got down to negative 18 degrees yesterday, and I'm on my way to go and take a closer look at the chickens and see how they did. Hi, twirly girlies. Gotta take a closer look at you guys. Yeah, yesterday it looked like maybe a couple of them, their tips were going black. The rooster might have gotten a little bit of frostbite. But yeah, our high yesterday was, we didn't even break 0 degrees. It was negative 1 degrees. And then my husband comes in later in the day, and we had gotten down to negative 18 before it was even dinner time. And so that's when I kind of freaked out and was like, okay, those chickens need to get in here now. It's like, even though they're a cold hardy breed, they shouldn't have to put up with that if they don't have to. So I ended up putting them in a dog crate, and they were cozy at night. They did kind of keep us up because we could hear them scratching around. I don't got nothing for you. But the girls look like they got away pretty good. That rooster might have gotten some damage, so we'll see what happens in a little bit. When they get frostbite real bad, the tips, the tissue dies, and the pieces that got frostbitten will fall off and they don't grow back. So that's where I was getting concerned and pulled the birds in. Cause yeah, I had every door and window in here shut during the day, and I barely just got them food and water, and then I put them up to bed and was like, keep warm. You guys did all right though. Yeah, the rabbits did just fine with the cold. Trying to sneak up on the little babies. They're still a little skittish when they see people running around. They get a little bit more bold once they get older and figure out I'm the one putting food in their bowl. But yeah, the rabbits, they did the best of anybody with the cold. I just gave them all some bedding, and little Calcifer here actually has his little hole he can go into here. So these guys were probably the most cozy. And the rabbits that are in these other cages, I did provide them some hay to stand on, but a lot of them actually stood outside, and it's just like, you're crazy. But yeah, not a problem with these cold temperatures. And it is time to get ready for kidding season. I've got my stuff right here. Just got a nice bag to put everything in, and the goat milk replacer. I'll go ahead and empty the bag and show you what I got in there. Alright, so I keep a pretty simple kit. We only have, the 3 does, so I don't worry about getting too elaborate on my birthing kit. But this is actually the first year I've gotten the kid milk replacer. I just figure we haven't ever really needed it. But you never know if there could be a complication and something happens to your doe and you need something for the little babies. And then I do have the cloths I like to try and be there when they are giving birth, and because we are cold, I like to try and help clean the babies off a little bit. So we got those. I just bought some brand new nipples, and we got a 6-pack of sodas and drank those down, which probably took us a month just to drink those 6 sodas. We're not huge on soda. And that's pretty much it for us. We don't we don't really do a whole lot much more than that. Haven't really had a need. Goats have their labors pretty easily, don't really need help. So that's pretty much what we have for that. I guess while we're on the subject of milk replacer, I don't usually buy it because, if I had all the refrigerator space in the world, I would go with like an organic cow's milk. I don't like the powdered goat's milk at all because they have the harmful preservatives in them, but it is just for an emergency, just so we have it on hand, and in case we need it, it's better to have something versus nothing. But I tried to look all over the internet and see if there was something that didn't have preservatives, but it's like if it didn't have one type of preservatives, it was a different kind. So I really took a long time to decide on what to go with, and just decided to go with this one that's just at the local store versus ordering online. So it'll work. And lastly, we've got the girls. They obviously did well last night. I know they didn't enjoy it because they only came out of their shelter to eat and drink. In fact, I believe that's where Roka is. Hi, girl. Yeah, they were all cuddled in here. So we actually put their pellet pans in there with them. Did you do good? About another 3 weeks until Kiddo should give birth, and then Roka should be giving birth about a week later. And then I don't even know that you're pregnant because you're not very wide at all, even if you were to have a single. But I'm hoping we're not having any of those freak temperatures when we have little babies coming. But I'm going to be keeping a close eye on these guys, and if I have to, I'll be going in their shelter with them and sitting in there with a propane heater, so that they can be more comfortable when they're giving birth. I don't have nothing for you. But yeah, this was just a quick video, and it's cold, so I'm going to go back inside. You should do the same, Roka.